Hey guys, today I'm going to share a really delicious recipe with you, and it is for eggplant Parmesan subs. I love subs, they're so hearty and delicious, and you can get super creative with them, and this one is a must make. I don't know if you've had eggplant Parmesan, which is delicious, but this is kind of like similar to that, but in a sandwich, and to die for. We're going to bread the eggplant with breadcrumbs and egg, and then fry them up. Put them in a sub roll with some tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese and some fresh basil, and they're absolutely amazing. Also, did you know that eggplants are extremely healthy? Here are a few reasons why you should eat eggplants. Number one, they prevent cancer. Number two, they promote weight loss. Number three, they help with your skin tone. And number four, they lower cholesterol. So eat some eggplant, right? That's some good stuff. I read it online, so not making this up. So anyway, I have a smallish eggplant. You don't want them too firm and you don't want them too soft. You want them somewhere in the middle. So you can leave the skin on, or you can peel the skin with a carrot peeler. Okay, so I start by cutting off both ends and then cut them into slices. I'm gonna leave the skin on. I imagine that a lot of those great health benefits are contained within the skin. So you can bread them all and fry them all and then have like leftovers, unless you're feeding a crowd. And I think, 3 to 4 eggplant slices per sandwich should be good. So I got a couple plates here. And you start with 1 egg and about a tablespoon of half and half or milk. Okay, beat that really good. Just like you're scrambling eggs. Okay, and then on another plate or dish or whatever, some Italian breadcrumbs. I'm using the panko style. Okay, and then you can go ahead and dip in the egg first. And then really press it into the breadcrumbs. They give it a really good flavor. Okay, easy peasy, right? So you're gonna do that for all your eggplant. This plate's kind of tiny. And you can heat up a skillet. You wanna get it good and hot to fry these. All right, and I'll go ahead and get the rest of these breaded. Okay, I've got the eggplant all breaded, looking good. And eggplant's really porous, so you may find that you need to use extra oil when frying these because they kind of really soak it up. So I have a light olive oil. I typically only use extra virgin olive oil, but the light is good for frying. So go ahead and, cover the bottom of your pan, maybe a couple of tablespoons to start with, and you can add more if necessary. And you want to get that good and hot, kind of roll it around a little bit. Okay, and then go ahead and fill the pan with your eggplant. So I'll start with 6, and you really want a fork to go through really easy to know that these are done. Nice and golden, then we're gonna flip them, and then you want them super, super fork tender. Okay, I'm gonna put some pepper, black pepper over the top. Okay, and then put some salt over them as well. Extra flavor. A little more oil. Okay, so probably 3-4 minutes, and then I'm going to turn them over. Try to get you a closer look. Okay, these are done. So it was about 4 minutes on each side, and you can see that they're really nice and golden brown and the fork goes through really easily. They smell fantastic. And then you can do your second round if you don't fit them all in one pan. Okay, repeat the process. And then we're gonna go ahead and get the subs all assembled. Okay, now to assemble these bad boys, we've got a nice platter of the fried eggplant, breaded and fried eggplant, looks great. And you know, if you wanna make a couple subs and then you have some of this left, you could, you know, put a dollop of hummus on it and eat it like that or whatever. Okay, so I cut open 2 sub rolls and I put them under the broiler for 2 minutes, okay, to get them just a little bit crispy because we don't want to have a soggy sub. Okay, so we will start with the eggplant, okay, and you know, be generous with it. Okay, I like them thick. All right, so I'm gonna go with 3 pieces. Ooh. And if they're bigger, you can cut them in half so they fit in the bread. A little bit better. Ooh, they're hot. And if you want to blot some of the oil with paper towels, you can. All right, so eggplant first. And I have a nice block of mozzarella cheese, whole milk mozzarella, my favorite. I'm just gonna cut in slices. This is like really wet mozzarella. Wow, I've never felt it this wet. Wow, that is the softest mozzarella cheese I've ever worked with. Okay, so that's our starting point. I'm gonna put a little extra salt over the top, a few grinds. Okay, and I'm gonna pop these in the broiler for about probably 2 to 3 minutes and be right back. These look so good. I went 2 minutes under the broiler because the bread is starting to get really brown here. I don't want the bread to burn, so I took those out. So optional, but here's what I like to do. I like to top it off with some tomato slices and a little bit of finely minced onions, and last but never least, fresh basil. Ooh, and if you're watching, Matthew, you're slacking because Mama needs some homegrown basil. I had to go buy this at Publix today. Made me sad. My gardener, he moved and now he has his own garden and I'm not getting fresh basil. But I am getting some amazing salad greens, let me tell you. So there you go. Eggplant subs. You know that looks good and hearty. No meat. We're talking a vegetarian delight. Ooh, hear that crunch? Oh man, there's my lunch. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and dip these, dunk them in marinara sauce. This is a good brand right here. It's nice and smooth and it tastes really fresh, Giarusa. You can even put it right on the sandwich after the cheese, or you can dunk them. Either way, that's a great addition. Of course, the sauce, and if you have homemade sauce, even better. So, oh, wow, delicious. So, do go out and make them and share with your friends. Don't forget, all my recipes are down below. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you make these and how they turn out. Have an awesome day.